The first thing that comes to my mind is that we're going to miss her. She's been here since I started coaching the program, and I was just telling her, you know, what am I going to do next season when I look to my right and she's not there. But everything that she's brought to this program in the last couple years that she's played, you know, on the varsity team has been exceptional. The time that she puts in for her own development off the ice and during the off season has really given our program the ability to create and write the history that we have in the last few seasons. And without her, you know, we don't think that we could do that.
I started skating when I was about 4 or 5 years old, and I played hockey at Twig outdoors and just always loved it. My dad got me into it, and my brother played before me, and just it was the best time of my life, just skating and being with the teammates and my friends. I switched to goalie when I was 10. Our team didn't have a goalie at the time, so I just tried it for a couple practices, and I enjoyed it. And then I just really enjoyed like the feeling of when you stop a puck and just being a little bit different and standing out more.
And goalie's going to take you to the next level here too.
Yeah, over at UWS.
You broke just about every Mirage record.
It was amazing. I didn't even know I did all that, and so just to be able to break records like that, and even one record is amazing, let alone a couple.
Not only this year, but the 2 seasons prior to that as well. I mean, there was a couple records that she set even her sophomore year. So I think it just shows that how much she's grown and what she was able to do even as a 10th grader when she started with us. Honestly, it's her competitiveness. There was never a second that she didn't have that. She didn't have that drive. Every day you knew that she was going to bring that. As an athlete, you have to have that edge, and in order to separate yourself from other players and get to the next level like she was able to do to play college hockey, you have to have something that stands out. And in practice, she'll go 1 against 5 players. She'll have 5 on 0s against her, and she doesn't care. You know, she makes that first save, she was ready for that second, third, fourth effort at net. Like, she wants to win. She's a competitor, and I think that's the biggest trait that sets her apart from everyone.
It seems like teams try to shoot high against her.
Yeah, definitely, that's for sure, because I'm a little shorter, so they always think they can try to pick a corner on me. But just try to make yourself bigger and get out of your net to challenge that.
It's her angles. I mean, she works off the ice. You know, she's not scared. She's going to come out and she's going to challenge players. She's absolutely phenomenal down low. You know, once she's down, she's flexible. She can get those second and third rebounds just everywhere. I mean, I always call her the ninja. I don't really call her that to her face, but I mean, that's what you describe her as, because she's everywhere and she comes out of nowhere, and that competitiveness inside of her, along with the natural ability or her talent that she has, the size doesn't matter to us. She always played bigger than what, you know, what her size says.
You're diabetic. What can you say to maybe other young players who are diabetic and how you overcame that?
It can be really hard at times just to have that extra, what's it called? Like, just to have an extra thing to worry about when you're playing and to keep control of it and stay more healthy. But overall, just keep pushing through it, because it's hard, but you can do it, and it's worth it 100%. Like, it won't stop you from anything as long as you don't let it.
Did you ever feel like it affected you in any games over the years?
Not too much, no. There's been moments where it's been like I feel a little bit shaky, or like if my blood sugar is high, I'll feel a little bit more dizzy and lightheaded, but I just try to focus in and don't let it bother me.
She's just an absolute positive role model. She's got something that she's dealing with on a daily basis, and you know, unless you're in those shoes, you don't understand. You're fighting for your life. You're trying to make sure that your blood sugar numbers are in the right range so you can perform at the highest ability, and that's what she did, and she never complained. There was no negativity coming out of Abby ever with what she was dealing with, and she was always ready to compete. And I think maybe the players don't always recognize it right now, and you know, eventually in their life they'll look back at Abby and see what a role model she was. But I mean, to put that on a teenage player or a person, individual, I mean, that's a huge responsibility, and it's not easy to do it, but she did it, and she won a state title with it and got us back to the same game with the opportunity to win another back to back.
In our program history, it's the only 2 times we've ever gone to the state title game. To do it 2 years in a row is just unbelievable.
She's a great teammate, and we could not be more proud of her and you know what she's done to fight and be there for us, because she's always put the team ahead of herself.
All the girls that I've spent the time with, and my coaches, and everyone who has helped me and just made this experience so amazing, so fun throughout the years. Like, I wouldn't be here without my team and what they have helped me accomplish as well.
We're extremely proud and thankful that we've had her.